Welcome back, everybody, to the Chupacabra's lair. I am Larry the Chupacabra, and this is Banner Saga. When we left off, we were killing some scofflings in a mead hall, this one right here, and now we have some royal diplomats rolling around in the water, as you can see, and we're going to go meet them and delay, because there's some dead people in the Great Hall, and they need to be moved out before the guests arrive. Vognir. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind you recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Grovheim, abundant in purpose. Ah, gods, Ubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there's a Vognir, there must be a Hakon. Must there? Yes, Hakon, there must. Still bleeding tribute from the poor and the stupid, old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Yogdir demands it. I'll take that over lingering death in Grovheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arborang, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf-head emblazoned on red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. Yes, the king's son, Ludin. Don't know, Skivnir? We visit his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grovheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand, and was heading there myself. We should caravan. Yes, we should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but... let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. Yes... What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Mogir? Hakon, have him find a place to put us up with the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants departs in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Yes, I'm off to find Mogir. See you in the morning, Skivnir. Yes, I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grovheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. A butthole of a prince to deal with, so that should be good. Wariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. Sounds good to me. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Alright, that's Hakon, and that's Prince Douchey. I want to go meet Prince Douchey. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Vognir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grovheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. And why would that be? I work for the king. Carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just introduce myself. I hope to learn a bit more about you. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. Why do I have a pen? What? This is something I'd say. Just to introduce myself. Yes, you collect taxes for the Varl territories? True pleasure. Yes. An awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. You take the opportunity to depart. Not super surprising. Let's go to Hagok, or whatever his name was. Hakon. Skirvnir. You find Hakon in a mead house, surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon, did you? Vognir's the only one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. Yes, I already missed the massacre. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds, collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Huh. Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as of Yok's fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself, too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon slips a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through the dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Pretty standard chap. Nothing too spectacular. See, I guess the only thing left is to get some lodgings for the night at the Great Hall. At dawn you are awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. 20 renown. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vognir is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Classy of you, Ludin. Mogr steps forward, Vognir's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. Well, I don't really have another option, so I guess we're ready. You follow Mogr and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. I'm really digging the Nordic script. It's obviously English, but it's got that wisp to it. I want to go there. That looks cool. Is that Gralsheim? This is definitely one way to do progression. Vidrafell. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mogr, cracking open mead casks, from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. We'll drink a little bit. You go easy. You've nothing against a good drink, but if anyone is going to keep an eye on things, it may as well be you. The revelers eventually fall asleep without incident. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogr is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Vognir. You're needed. Vognir. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look very well rested. Vognir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. Yes, how long to Grofheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. World map. Click and drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also click on any location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, click the X at the bottom of the screen. So we're here. We were just at Strand. What South Bridge. And where is Grofheim? That's not Grof. Vedrefell. The Wandering Road. Battered Peaks. Hron. Karl Sauls. I'm not certain where Grofheim is. So here's the X. Grofheim. Can I zoom out? No. So where does that leave us? Grofheim. 2 spears. So we're probably going to head around Vedrefell, past the Winged Man, to Sklid, up to Kingsbarrow, the 2 Peaks, and Grofheim. Unless we go through here. Okay, that's... Vognir. Yes, we head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. Hakon, you should have drank last night, Ludin. Yes, why not take the ships to Grimstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason, boy. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up your pretty longships. Yes. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Grimstead. Yes, a half-sunken city crawling with dredge. Prince, dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through his nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Vognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off, too. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Oh yes, thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half-day to Vedrefell if we're lucky. Cheery bunch, aren't they? Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by clicking Camp in the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Click Leave at the bottom of the campsite when you are ready to go back to the road. So here's the hero's tent. I need to upgrade Slash and Grab Dingleberry. Gunnulf is his name. Roster. So click on any unit to view stats, promote ranks, and learn more about abilities. Mogir, Hakon, Ludin, and Gunnulf. Come here, Gunnulf. You're a bro. What's this? Click on any ability button to learn about the unit's abilities. Tempest. The Warhawk uses his massive weight to sweep his weapon around himself, hitting multiple adjacent targets, friend or foe, for normal strength damage, so I do have to be careful with this. Tempest triggers the Warhawk's passive ability, Heavy Impact, which in turn can cause a chain reaction of destruction if used in close quarters, keeping the Warhawk out of harm's way until late in the fight will maximize his effectiveness. So I was correct. You do need to give him some backup. Close. What have we got? It's shield attack, armor breaking, shield breaking, heavy impact. The warrior hits so hard that any enemies standing adjacent to his target on a strength attack take 1 damage from the shockwave. Hitting a large target like a Varl or a Dredge who takes up 4 tiles can potentially cause an impact across many more victims than hitting a single square target such as a human. So go for the big ones, topple them into their friends. Not a bad idea. Rank 1 Warhawk. Promote. Let's start with stats. I guess I'd get both. Greatest warriors on the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start the journey down the path to legend. And I've got 34 renown. Not a big deal to promote him. Rank 2 Warhawk. He's got still that pretty strong 3 out of 11 willpower. We'll hopefully get that back up. We have 2 points available. Plunk 1 in here. Rank 2, hit up to 3. Yeah, I want that. Close. So, 2 points available. How do I spend you? Kills 3. 3 of 5. Let's see. Current amount of points added to this character next to the maximum amount of points allowed to their current... Oh. Cancel that. I would like you to be a little... What is this? What is that? Exertion. This is the amount of willpower you can use on any given action. Willpower, strength, armor. I do want to give him some armor, and then his ability. Okay. How do I boost this? I guess I can't for the moment. I'm going to give him some exertion. I want to give him some murgliness, and we'll just go with there. What's this? This is his crest or some ability. Alright, moving right along. Ludin, rank 1 Spearmaster. That might be a little bit of a stretch, Ludin. What do we got here? Impale. A spearman skewers his enemy, doing normal strength damage before kicking them away, doing knockback and causing them to bleed if they move on their next turn. A character who is bleeding will take 1 strength damage for each space they move, which can be especially deadly for enemies that are moved against their will. Okay, that might be useful. And then what's this? Embolden. Each kill the spearman makes and encourages allies to fight harder, granting 1 willpower to the spearman and any adjacent allies. He's a butthole, but he's useful. That's cool. Hack-On, rank 1 War Master. Sundering Impact. The War Master hits even harder than an average warrior. With no chance to miss, he can wreak havoc with an additional +1 strength and +1 break damage to the target, plus bonuses to Heavy Impact, which smashes the crap out of people. And of course, Heavy Impact doing that sort of cascade effect, like Haddock. And then he can't do anything with him. Mogre, Shield Master. Mogre does bring the pain. Oh, he smacks his shield. Shield Master strikes an adjacent enemy for armor damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability, returning the favor to return even more armor damage for 1 turn. By using Bring the Pain, the Shield Master can create a forward charge that punishes enemies for ganging up against him. Okay, so he's good for breaking sort of like an surrounding enemies. Alright, we're done here. Wait, I don't want to upgrade you. You're almost ready for your next rank. Okay. Roster, Gunnulf, Ludin, Hacken, and Mogre. Turn order. I want you near him. Okay. We have rest, training. Let's, before we rest and take out of here, what's our morale at? Our morale's not great. We're gonna need a rest around. Let's rest, and we'll just make this a longer episode. I don't really feel like doing training. It's kind of early in the game to be thinking about that. Let's have a quick rest, and then we will leave.
Wedderfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Why, Holdenborg. That's a lot of vile for some missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself, until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where are your cattle, exactly? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up in the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scarflings out here, maybe. Could they have Varl working for them? Not from the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting around as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For 100 Varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. Thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Oh, shut up. Hear that? Where's Ludin? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Hakon takes off at a run. Ludin. I might want to keep Ludin alive. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Press tab or the banner to compare your stats with the enemies. I'm kinda screwed. What are these? Armor blocks attacks on strength. For each point that an enemy's armor is higher than your strength, there is a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Attack this enemy. And I'm gonna get Murgled. Okay. Deflect attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break their armor, damaging both strength and armor equally. So basically, the blue number needs to be below your red number to start hitting the red. Oh, crap. Well, that went well. Okay. So as I was reading before, I need to keep Dinklebutt in the back, or he's gonna get schmacked. Who's got what? He's got a lot of armor, he's got okay armor. And then Gunnulf doesn't have nearly any. So we're gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna want to smash into you. I have 14 attack, I only have to clip you once to start eating into your health. So now I can just eat into his health. Alright, we need to back him up immediately. He's got 4 willpower. Okay, he's just gonna have to deal with that guy. I'm gonna just leave Gunnulf alone for right now, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna get smacked hard. I'm gonna bring him in for a moment. Let's rest, get some extra willpower to use. Alright, I'm gonna start cleaving into your health. Then we're gonna punk. Oh, that's not good. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm gonna need to bring some pain on this boyo. Gonna have to bring the pain as long as possible. Alright, Gunnulf, we're gonna have to smack this guy good. I don't necessarily know that Tempest is the right move. Let's just attack him. We've got a nice amount of schmacky schmack. Let's bite into your armor a little bit. Okay, he's taking a hit. Let's sunder again, if we can. Ah, crud. Okay, can you bring that pain? You need to bring that pain. Alright. You need to just go right for his strength. Yeah, take him out PDQ. Alright, he's taking off. What is that? He's resting. What is he doing? I don't like that. Okay, let's rip into this guy. Alright, let's just attack him straight up. Alright, sweet. Mogur's the one to talk to about these things. Okay. Let's move you up. We need to give this guy some backup. We need to attack him hard. Super hard. Alright. So that threat's gone. Whenever it falls in battle, 1 willpower star is added to your horn. Using a horn will give you 1 willpower for the active ally. Okay. You just attack him for his juice. Oh, what's this? I don't like that. Alright. Smack him for his juice. Man, Mogur's the man. Oh, crap. Alright. Just lay into this guy massively. Alright. Pillage mode. Alright, Mogur. You just rest. I can't have you doing anything feisty. Let's bring some pain on this guy. Start getting ready to lay into this guy. So I want to keep Gunnolf alive until a little bit later. This guy, Hakon's kind of weak in the armor department, so gotta be real careful with him. I think we can deal with that just fine. Can I not attack him? No. I guess I'll end the turn, and I will lay into Dinklebutt. And then Gunnolf should be able to finish the job. Nice bob, chaps. Too bad the prince had to die. Well, I say that sarcastically. I'm not sad about that. Promotion, tempered by blood and pain. Gunnolf's pretty good at what he do. Hakon. You trying to get yourself killed, Ludin? What are you doing? We're just trying to get a shot in between the plates. You've never seen a dredge before, boy. What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Hakon goes to where Vognir lies face down. The future vile king lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Vognir's dead. Chapter 2. Cut with keen-edged sword. Where did that thing come from? Shh. Stay close. I think it's sauce. If you don't shut up, it'll hear you. Oh boy, I guess we switched characters. Deployment happens before battle. Click on your characters. Rook and Alette. So I guess he's the tankier one. She's the dealy bopper. So, we'll call this episode here on the cliffhanger, fighting this dredge who's stolen a deer. Join me again next time for more Banner Saga with our new companions, Rook and Alette. And we'll catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and ta-ta for now.